Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. So today we are going to go over the trades that RoundHill did for January 6th to January 10, and this is going to get declared, officially declared on Wednesday, January 22nd, and this will be paid out on the 24th, which is a Friday. Um, but as we know, they like to declare early, so it'll likely happen on Tuesday after market hours. I typically see it around 5 p.m. Pacific time. So uh, just convert that into whatever time zone you're in, and then that's when you should see it. All right, so let's go into the trades here for QDTE. All right, so QDTEs we see here. This is Monday. We already see a pretty big gap up from Friday the 3rd to the 6th here. So that's already nice to see. All right, so let's run the charts here and see how they did. So Monday's strike is 21,670. They collected 960,000, so that's a pretty good amount of premium. Anything close to like a million is really nice to see, and looked like that was a win. Oh my gosh! All right, so Tuesday 21,730 is our strike. Looks like we're easily gonna win this one, collecting what 517,000. Oh my god, that just keeps lowering. All right, so that looked like that was a win, easy win. Wednesday 21,240 is our strike, collecting 202,000. So actually, sorry, 2 million. So that was a good one there. And that was also a win. And then Friday, this already looks like a win. 21,180 is our strike, collecting what 830,000. So pretty good premiums there. And I think that goes into Monday. All right, so that was, oh man, that was a little quick, but looked like we got 5 wins on the board there, easy wins. All right, so let's just look at the numbers. So Monday, that was 0.55% out the money. Sorry, 0.55% out of the money. Tuesday 0.51. Wednesday 0.39, and then Thursday. There was no Thursday because of President Carter passing away, or former President Carter passing away. So we had a market close there. So this was a short week. So because it's a short week, we can probably expect it to be a lower than average dividend. So just expect that. Friday, 0.8% out the money. So our average out of the money is 0.56. Total premium collected is 4.3 million. That's a pretty good amount for a 4-day week. And then our estimated dividend here on QDTE is 0.24 cents. Sorry, 24 cents. 24 cents is what we can expect. All right, so moving on to SPX. So we can see here already a big gap up on SPX also. So let's go and run the charts here. All right, so 60/10s our strike, collecting 254,000. This was 0.45% out the money. It's looking like a win already. Yep, that was a win. So Tuesday 60/20s our strike, collecting 164,000. This definitely looks like a win. This was 0.45% out the money again. Definitely a win there. Huge down day. Wednesday, 59/20s our strike, collecting 618,000. That's a pretty good day right there. This was a lot closer, 0.16% out the money, and that looked barely of a win, but still a win. Friday, 59/10s our strike, collecting 322,000. Already looking like a win, and this was 0.33% out the money, and that's it. So. This was definitely a pretty crazy down week here, but we got 5 wins off the bat, so that's good. Sorry, 4 wins off the bat, only 4 days. So let's look at the stats here. So average out of the money 0.35%. So they played it pretty good there. I mean all the strikes once. So that's great. No losses. Again, that's awesome. Total premium collected is 1.3 million, so that's great. and our dividend is 20 cents. 20 cents is our dividend. All right, so that's pretty good there. So we had what, 24 cents on QDTE, 20 cents on XDTE. Let's see what RDTE can do for us now. Pretty good gap up, not as good as Q and X, but still a nice gap up here. Strike is 22.95, collecting 181,000, so it's pretty good there. Let's run the charts. So this is 0.85% out the money, so it's pretty good percent out the money. Let's see if it's going to be a down week for RDTE. Definitely looks like it already. So that's a win. Oh geez. All right, so Tuesday 22.95 is our strike, collecting almost 200,000 there, and this is 1% out the money. Huge drop there. That's definitely a win. So Wednesday 22.40 is our strike, collecting $300,000. So that's actually a pretty good premium there. That was 0.17% of the money, and as a win. Friday is, dang, oh my god, 22.25 strike, collecting 165 in premium, and that's a win there. All right, so that was, man, that went a little quick. That was pretty crazy. Look at this drop. Oh my, it's Tuesday, what happened? Oh my god. All right, so definitely a down week for all three of these. And Fridays was 0.44% out the money. Average out of the money was 0.63% out the money, collecting what, 844,000. So that's actually kind of low. I was expecting it to be, well, we did lose one day, so I guess it makes sense. All right. So our estimate right now is 19 cents. I think this is RDTE's lowest dividend so far. I don't think I've seen it in the below 20s. All right, so let's go and take a look at the spreadsheet right quick. All right, so just quick recap: 24 cents on QDTE, 20 cents on XDTE, and 19 on RDTE. Let's look at the analysis here. Let's see if we're still in the hole. I have updated this for the new year, so all of 2024's data is wrapped up now. So this is all 2025 here. All right, so let's get into it here. So total gross premiums collected since inception. If you guys want me to do just 2025 numbers, let me know. But this is all since inception. So total gross premiums collected is 73 million. What they paid out, this is QDTE, keep in mind, what they paid out is 93 million. Total losses is 56 million. Total dividends paid is $13.46. Average dividend is still sitting at that 31 cents. Average yield is 37.82%. Current price right now is $40.30. That's actually really cheap in my opinion. If you picked up any of these funds this week or that week, the 6th or 10th, I think that's a dang good price to get it at, because these are kind of like historic lows. NAV is sitting at 39.60, so we are paying a premium right now for this. And they have a win rate of 69.77%, so that's actually not too bad. I would say anything above 60% is probably pretty good. Right now, how are our long calls doing? So right now they're all positive except for this latest call right here, the 24/16. These are still in the hole. 1.3 million. So hopefully we start trending up soon so we can get out of this hole here. Right now, if we were to sell everything and try to net it against the losses, I know that's probably not going to happen. So I'm not sure how long I'll keep this metric in here. But if you want to know, we would still be in the hole, $14 million there. All right. So let's go into XDTE here. So XDTE, looking at long calls, they're all positive except for their latest one. Also, they're 607.91s. These are in the hole, not nearly as bad, but 745,000 is how much they're in the hole there. If you were to sell it all off, you'd get 11 million. But if you were to net that against the losses of 17 million, we'd be in the hole about 5.6 million. Total gross premiums collected is 19 million, almost 20. Actual paid out is 27 million. Dividends paid so far is $10.70. Average dividend is 25 cents. Average yield is 25.26%. Price is currently at 50.43. NAV is sitting at 49.71. So we are paying a premium for this one, and this one is sitting at a 70.22% win rate. So pretty good. We hit that 70%. Hopefully we can keep it above that 70% win rate, and that'd be great. Love winning here with these funds. Alright, so now let's look at RDTE. This one's hurting. This one's hurting for sure. Alright, so looking at their long calls, both their long calls are in the hole by a total of 14 million. And I think that's just kind of due to the timing of when it came out. We started off low in September at inception, and that wasn't too bad, but running up into the Trump election, just everything was rallying, and we were getting a ton of inflows. So they were buying more and more calls, pretty much at the highs. So now that we are going back down, this is really starting to show. It's really hurting now. All right, so we are negative on both the calls right now, and we'd be even more negative if we tried to net it against the losses of 8 million. So right now we can't net anything. We'd be in a hole of 22 million. All right, so total gross premiums collected is 12 million, almost 12 and a half. Actual paid out is 11, so that's good. It's under, so that's great. Total dividends paid is $5.15. Average dividend is 32 cents. Average yield is 35.69%. Price is sitting at 41.17, and NAV is at 40.98. So we are paying a premium for this right now, and they are sitting at the highest win rate of the three, 77.65%. That's actually really great. They do tend to sell their strikes much farther out on Russell than they do on Q and X, which I'm not complaining because they've had some nice dividends, even at how far they're selling, or how far out they're selling their calls. All right. So lastly, let's take a look at the charts here. All my charts for this year are going to be year to dates. So let's just see who is doing the best right now. So QDTE is winning right now. So this is January 1st till today. So QDTE is beating the competition, 2.78%. That is awesome. And then we are beating the index again this year. So that is great. Index sitting at 2.06. Then it goes GPIQ, QQQI, JEPQ, YMAG. Ooh, the Mag 7's getting hit hard this year so far. And QQQY, bottom of the barrel there at 0.18%. Oh, that's harsh. That is harsh. All right. So here we go with XDTE versus its competitors, and XDTE is winning right now. That's awesome. 2.35% on XDTE, beating our underlying SPY, which is 1.96%. Then it goes WTD. Oh, okay. Defiance on third place. All right. And then GPIX, JEPI, SPY, and then there's YMAG down there. All right. And Russell. Ooh, we're not on top. What? Okay. IWMY? What? Okay. All right. So leading the pack is IWMY. All right. So I guess they're higher divs or making up for their performance right now. That's surprising to see, but it is what it is. So got to give credit to Defiance for doing pretty well this year. On IWMY at 3.2% leading the pack. Then it goes ITWO, then RDTE at 2.5%, and then RWM, the underlying, at 2.04, and then IWMI in last place there. So we are beating the index on all three. We are beating our peers in just QDTE and XDTE, and then we are kind of, dang, okay. I'm just surprised that Defiance is doing well right now. But all right, we are third place on Russell. All right, let's see if we can turn that around and beat IWMY. You're still young, so we'll see. All right, so just quick recap here. So dividend for QDTE 24 cents, XDTE 20 cents, and RDTE 19 cents. A little low, but expected since we had a short week. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.